And hello, YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of The Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host, Jonathan. Once again, bringing you my top 10 films of 2017. That's right, it is finally here. This big moment has all been waiting for, my top 10 films of 2017. And let's begin. At number 10, I'm going to have a movie that I've been praying forever to have, and I finally got it, and it was just as awesome as I thought it would be, and that's Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman comes out at number 10 due to the fact that, like I said, and it's also the first, I guess, DC film to be like really successful, critics and box office wise, I guess. But look, listen to me. I'm gonna say this straight up right now. I really liked this movie a lot. I liked how it went back into like the World War One era, just like how Captain America did its movie, to tell us her backstory and showing us them Themyscira for the first time, and that whole opening war scene that they had, brilliant. I love what Patty Jenkins did with this movie. I love how she gave Gail Gadot a lot of reins to be Wonder Woman, because we didn't get a lot for her in Batman v Superman. So, and it was very nice to see her do this, to be Wonder Woman more in this movie. And we had Chris Pine here, and he was great as Steve Trevor, and their whole team that they had was great. Epic Candy was great. The villain obviously wasn't great, but whatever. But I still enjoy this movie a lot, so there you go. At number 10, that was number 10. At number 9, I have Thor Ragnarok. Now, Thor Ragnarok came out, and I was like, finally, a movie between Thor and Hulk team-up movie. They're going to be in Asgard or around that area and doing battle with who knows what. And then we got Kate Blanchett playing Hela, the goddess of death, and whew, she was great. I was like, finally, besides from the Vulture, we had a great villain from the Marvel Universe. In the Marvel Universe, they don't really care about, making focus points for their main villains as much as they do for the heroes. So that's pretty much why all their villains pretty much suck up to this point. But man, she did a really good job with that character, and to see Thor going from being that spoiled brat in the first one, being Mr. Oh, I'm the god of thunder, I can do whatever I want, to being the hero that he's supposed to be, being worthy, and being like, whoa, back up, man. You can't be coming here and threaten my planet or my world or even Earth and thinking you can get away with that. He takes honor and leadership to what he's supposed to do and dominates what he has to do. And seeing the Hulk be the Hulk, like full-on Hulk, that was some great stuff. I mean, we got to see Surtur here. And spoilers if you haven't seen the movie, I'm sorry, but still. Seeing those moments, and it was funny too, seeing Tom Hiddleston coming back. Valkyrie was great. Tessa Thompson was brilliant in that role. Hope they bring her back, because she was great. And like I said, I really thought that was great. I liked it a lot. And number 8 was a movie I just recently saw, but I had to put it here anyway because I really, really liked it. And I thought I wasn't going to like this movie. And that's Jumanji 2, Welcome to the Jungle. This movie made me laugh from start to finish. Yes, the ending to me kind of felt chappy a little bit. With its, weird CG moments and certain moments that like, oh, come on, that can't really happen. Like, but still, and the villain was whatever. But I still had a lot of fun with this movie. Like I said, this movie is not the original one, and it would never top that movie. But it was just entertaining as hell, and I enjoyed it. And I hope you guys go check it out as well, because this movie is fun. At number 7 was another kind of like, they kind of rebooted it again. But, every time they reboot something, and, if it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's bad. But in this case, it's actually pretty good, because we actually got him in the Marvel Universe once, and he was awesome in that movie, so we wanted to see more from him. And that's Spider-Man Homecoming. Spider-Man Homecoming was awesome. I mean, come on. When I first heard they were going to put Spider-Man in the Marvel Universe, I was like, oh, they're actually going to bring him back? Come on, I liked him by himself. Listen, he's not part of the Marvel Universe. He's part of the Marvel Universe, but Marvel doesn't still own him anymore. Sony still owns him, and this is still a Sony Spider-Man movie, but now he gets to play with, the other heroes. So, yeah, that's awesome. Him swinging next to Iron Man, come on. And Michael Keaton as the Vulture. I mean, the guy played Batman for Christ's sakes, and now he's the Vulture. He was great in this movie. We got to see the Shocker. We got to see. Oh, it was just fun. Zendaya was funny in this movie, and this movie was funny. And we got a young Peter Parker, and him in high school. It doesn't look like he was like he's 50 years old playing Spider-Man in high school. I'm looking at you, Tobey Maguire. Yeah, but still, this movie was fun. I mean, am I mad at certain points about him building the suit for Spider-Man? Iron Man's building the suit for him. Sure, but can I get over it? Yes, because it's Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man. He's always been my favorite Marvel character besides Wolverine. And I'm glad he's in the Marvel Universe now because he fits in, especially this Spider-Man, he fits in that world with them really well. And I can't wait to see more with him moving forward. So, there you go. At number 6, we have a comedy, which for me made me laugh so much. And that's Bad Moms Christmas. I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. I thought it was funny. I thought it was clever. I didn't think I was going to laugh as hard as I did in this movie because this movie was funny. You had Mila Kunis coming back, Kristen Bell coming back. You had everybody coming back. And then you had supporting characters in this movie that actually had great chemistry with them. And it just worked. I thought it was phenomenal. So there you go. So go check out Bad Moms Christmas because it's actually pretty funny. At number 5, a movie that, is kind of a biography kind of a movie. I knew about the actual live the real person, but not as much. And this movie gave me more information about that person. And I thought she's an inspiration to women and also the sport of tennis, and that's Battle of the Sexes. Emma Stone, Steve Carell. Emma Stone plays Billie Jean King. And I thought she did a really good job. At moments in this movie, I didn't see Emma Stone. I saw Billie Jean King in this movie. And what she had to do, not only for the sport of tennis for women, but just for women in general. Battling the fact that, she wasn't getting equal pay for being a tennis player just as good as men. And also fighting her sexuality. Being a married woman, but also falling in love with a woman. And it was just powerful to me. And I really liked it, and it was also funny too, seeing Steve Carell being Bobby Riggs, he was great, and those two had great chemistry, so I really, really liked them. I liked this movie a lot, so go check it out if you haven't seen it. So there you go, Battle of the Sexes, number 5. At number 4 is going to be a big shock to all of you, even to me when I actually had to put it on my list. And that's Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi. You must be like, whoa, wait, what? You put it number 4? Yeah. Hear me out. Listen, I love this movie. I love it a lot. I love Star Wars. I will always love Star Wars, but I just had to put it number 4 because there were 3 other movies in this list that was like, whoo, to me, amazing. Nothing to take away from Star Wars. This movie has problems, which, what movie doesn't have problems, okay? If you're going to go in blind and think the whole movie's all perfect 10s every 5 minutes, then you're not much of a fan. But anyway, this movie has problems, and I noticed those problems. And I wasn't going to put it in number 1. Yes, I did it last time. That was because we haven't seen Star Wars since Episode 3, and that was 2005, and I was just glad it was back again. Okay, if I redid my schedule, my list for that year, I think Star Wars Episode 7 would be a little bit lower. Due to the fact that movie also has some problems, but I still love that movie as well. But none of the fact that it was back, and that's why that was number 1. This one is back now. And I noticed that certain little things here and there didn't work for me. But I still love this movie. So that's why it's number 4. And at number 3, I had a movie that I was like, can they even make it live action? Can they even do it? And they do. And it was brilliant. And I loved every moment of it. And that's Beauty and the Beast. Listen, I love Beauty and the Beast. That's my favorite animated movie of all time. Besides Lion King. And it was great. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was brilliant from start to finish. Emma Watson was great. You have Luke Evans as Gaston, great as well. The Beast was really good. He was great. His CG was cool too. And, they took some moments here that wasn't in the original movie. And they made it even cooler. There you go. That's that. And number 2 was a movie that... I seen the TV version of it, and I was like, this movie's cool. I liked it. This movie trumps that TV movie any day of the week. And that's it. This movie was freaking crazy. I love this movie. It is just as awesome as you even look. When you look at the trailer, you're like, okay, this probably might be some scary moments. This movie actually kind of scared me at certain points. And no horror movie has ever done that movie except maybe The Exorcist. And that's an old movie. And that movie still scares me to this day. But yeah, this movie was great. That's why I wanted to put this into my list because, you know, I wanted to be scared of horror movies. I don't like going to a horror movie and not being scared. Because then there's no point of this movie being scared. If it doesn't scare me, it's not exactly a great... It didn't do a good job. This movie did a good job of scaring me. Pennywise was creepy. Did he sound like a freaking weird monkey? You know, the way he talked was weird, but still, he was cool. And I liked how Skarsgård, I think his name was. I forgot his first name. Did a really good job. And the kids were funny as heck. I mean, these guys knew how to, like, perform. It was just awesome. And the tone was great. Oh, I love this movie. And, of course, number one. And, you know, number one to me is just like, yeah, this movie was never going to be touched. I was like kind of scared that something was going to beat it. And that's Logan. That's right, Logan. The last movie for Hugh Jackman's Wolverine. Almost 17 years of him playing this character. And it was brilliant. I mean, we got like an old school Western feel to it with the X-Men vibe into it. It was just blended into one. Seeing X-23 here for the first time, it was great. Patrick Stewart was amazing. I mean, if I can give him an Oscar, I would give him an Oscar. He was just that brilliant. I mean, Hugh Jackman was just as great as he was in X-Men 2. You know, and I liked him in all the X-Men movies he's always been in, and he's always, you know, bring his effort into it. But this one was just his crown and jewel. He saved his best for last, if this is really his last movie, but who knows. But you never know. And if it is, he did a phenomenal job. Listen, I thought Logan was great. The action was great. The cinematography was great. The actors were great. Daphne King as X-23 was brilliant. And I get why there were moments in the movie, I think I said in the beginning, when I did my review, I was like, you know, I wish she talked more. But every time I watch it now, I'm like, I get why she didn't talk at all. And it was just brilliant. The way her eyes moved, the way her face expressions was just, it was just great. Well, there you go. There are my top 10 movies of 2017. At number 10, Wonder Woman. At number 9, Thor Ragnarok. At number 8, Jumanji 2. At number 7, Spider-Man Homecoming. Number 6, Bad Moms Christmas. Number 5, Battle of the Sexes. At number 4, Star Wars The Last Jedi. I know, shocking, right? At number 3, Beauty and the Beast. At number 2, It. And number 1, Logan. So, leave me a comment below and let me know what your guys' list. And if any of these movies are in your list, you think I'm crazy for making this list, leave me a comment below. Let me know. Thank you very much and have a good day. And be safe out there tonight if you're doing any New Year's Eve parties. If you're going to get drunk, get Ubers, get friends to take you. You know, be safe. You know, come back next year because so that way I can keep doing what I'm doing here. And I'll see you in 2018. Thank you very much and have a good day.